Is enjoying the process a trap? How can you find joy in hustle without settling for less? Think about that kind of situation. You have a long list of big goals in your life. Maybe it's a dream business, getting your health right, or finally building that life. Come on. And we have ChatGPT joining us without asking for it. Here we go. So, if you have that kind of big dreams in your life, like your business, like getting your health, your fitness level in shape, like maybe your financial situation, or maybe your relationship, finally build that kind of life that you are promising yourself for so long. You have those kind of goals, and let's say you're 5 years in and you're still not there. You've been working hard, but there was a setback after setback. But you might telling yourself, it's a journey. I have to be patient. I have to hard more, work more, harder. But late at night, you might think, am I really being patient, or maybe I'm just making excuse to settle? And this is a real question I've been asked by few of my clients. They had 5 or more major commitments, all the years in the making, so they proceeded with this. However, every delay felt like judgment. They feel stuck, they watch others having success, everyone around them having success, while they did it. And they remind themselves, I need to learn something first, I'm not ready yet, and let's get that straight. Yes, they knew they have to learn, they have to gather some resources, but they were learning, gathering the resources as they go. So they were acting and at the same time learning and progressing with other stuff. When this kind of progress feels slow, how do you know if you are simply enduring the process or actively building yourself to handle this kind of success when it actually arrives, when it finally arrives? Those clients of mine, they were thinking, they were believing that they have to be very fast, that speed equals strength, equals success, equals all the things. And we all kind of chase this kind of motion and mistake frantic effort for power. The mindset, that kind of mindset, make your pace your peace fragile. You're racing to finish line that always move, and you're outsourcing, to be honest, your confidence to your results. Because you think, oh, if I don't have results, nothing, right? But let's flip this, okay? Let's think about from the other side. What if real power, it's not about being fast, not about being loud, not about being super dominant alpha male? What if it is about having that direction, calmness, and depth? It's not about the motion, it's about your intention. You are not settling for less. You actually, by all these years, strengthening the foundation. So when the success that you build actually came, it will last. The man who owns his rhythm cannot be rushed. This is how you start to build that kind of inner fortress, by protecting your focus. I often ask clients, where are you failing to protect your time, to protect your focus, to protect your peace. A lot of them believe that they need to find the time. But the truth is, you have to protect. You don't have to find more time. You just have to protect what's important. So you need to just design your kind of code, your kind of rhythm code, a pace for your morning, your work, your recharge, for everything. And this is some sort of contract with yourself that you have to make with yourself. When you replace the hustle with the laser focus, laser precision, because let's be honest, the world is full of chaos, full of noise, full of distraction. So what is truly urgent here for you? And what is the that chaos? Your strength is restrained in motion. So think about it. Work with rhythm, planned around focused sprints, and have those kind of secret or sacred pauses. Because your energy, not your time, determines your power. So maybe you stop performing finally and start aligning with your goals, with your energy. Nearly every man I coach struggles with external pressures. If you as well, ask yourself, am I doing all of this to impress others, impress society, show off on the social media, or is my progress, is my building, me building confidence? Because when you actually start to building from there, from this kind of focusing on you, you build your confidence. You are not waiting for permission from others to do something because you're moving with purpose. When you protect your focus, when you protect and guard your energy, and when you act with this confidence, this calm, not loud, quiet confidence, you start to stepping into the role of the protector of your space. Not violent, but vigilant. This protector upholds boundaries and protects peace, his peace. So let me ask you this. Who do you want your future son, daughter, or mentee to see you where? When you find the answer, live from that version. You don't need to become louder, faster, tougher to actually be a leader. You need to become your truer self. When you move with your own rhythm, then, only then, you become unstoppable, unshakable. Not because the world around you will finally get quieter, less chaos in it, but because you do. Because you find that calmness in yourself. If you want the full tools, you find a full guide link right below this video, a PDF for you. And I've put a special discount code there just for those of you who stayed with me until the end. And before we before we finish, I want to leave you this kind of question, one final question. What is the one thing you need to protect today to ensure tomorrow's peace? Let me know in comments. And from this place, as always, I wish you the best.